Nageki! A book under his arm, the same as always. I do wonder about last time, but if he wants to talk, then he'll talk to me. For now, I won't bring it up. I was about to go home, but... Snow? Uh-huh. I guess I'll have to wait until it stops. He makes a noise of agreement and sits down next to me with his book. He's been a little distant lately, but maybe he's warming up to me in his own way. What are you reading? Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Oh, it's Christmas Eve today, isn't it? Please, keep quiet in the library. Sorry. I completely forgot. I guess this makes it a white Christmas. More like a whiteout Christmas, if you ask me. Looks like you're almost finished? Yeah, I just got to the part where Tiny Tim dies and Scrooge sees him in his own grave. That sounds like a depressing story. You haven't read it? Even though you work here? Well, I'm Buddhist, so Christmas stuff has never been... Tim is a boy born weak and dies young. The protagonist, Scrooge, sees what will happen and tries to prevent it. Time travel? I thought it was a classic, but it sounds kind of science fiction-y. I can see that. It's not really the focus of the book, though. I'd like to see the future. It would be nice to be able to avoid getting into trouble. I wouldn't like it. No? The future is what it is. It is what it is, and that's all there is to it. And so we enjoyed the present point in time along which we flowed. This is a nice way to spend Christmas, I think. The sun, its majestic brilliance, sweeps across the land, lighting it into incandescent glory. Said no one ever, the sun it burns. It's the first day of the new year. Looks like I'm still alive to enjoy it. It's a little cold out, but it's calm and the sun is warm. I think I'll go visit the shrine. There are a lot of birds here already. Must be nice to have warm winter plumage. Maybe I should borrow some from some birdie. I think I'll buy an amulet and go home. Noodles! Eh? Happy New Year. Here's to many happy returns, right? What are you doing, Ryota? Exactly what it looks like. I'm working here today and tomorrow. Oh. It looks good on you. You came here to buy an amulet, right? Which would you like? I'd like one for... fulfillment in school, fulfillment in art, fulfillment in conquest. Since we're trying to be an artiste, I'm gonna go for art. Here you go. Thanks, Ryota. Are you here all day today? Yup, the first day is always busy. Oh well, I was going to ask and see if you wanted to get lunch together, but... Sorry, Needles, maybe some other time? Since you're here, why not get a fortune? They're next to the main building over there. Okay, thanks. See you, Ryota. Mr. Nanaki, Happy New Year. Oh, hello, Noodles. Happy New Year. Did you get a fortune, sir? Yes, unfortunately, I seem to have drawn the chicken of ill omen. Why don't you take one? I will. Which should I take? This one. Java Blessing. Oh, it's got a sparrow on it. It doesn't sound like a bad omen. A bad omen, most foul. Ha 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 ha. Good, you got a better one than I did. I think this will be a good year for you, Noodles. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had good vacations. I hibernated. What a shocker. You're still hibernating. Sir, wake up. Ow. I've said this before, but your junior year will be over before you know it. Let's enjoy this time while it lasts. There's nothing special this semester. Nothing to worry about. And we are on the third term, which I believe is the last term of the game. It's still light out, so maybe I'll go somewhere before I head home. Whee! Oh, tomorrow's Legomentines. I think I'll buy some beans. Legumentine's is a holiday where you give beans to the boy you like, but apparently it used to involve throwing them at pigeons. Who would throw beans at a pigeon? Take that, pigeon! Good evening. Here for beans? Yes, is there a kind that you think is particularly good? This year's trend is towards these bean medleys for racers, but they're a little pricey. It's hard to say without knowing the bird in question, really. That's true. And sometimes the cheap ramen tastes better than the expensive stuff. I think I'll buy... Let's see. Calm corn, bitter black beans, country millet, swollen hemp, or racing blend. Millet is a tasty treat for most birdies. I am gonna go with the millet. I'll take these. Thank you, miss. Here you are. Today's the day. The preparations are complete. Time to give the beans to that some birdie special. Almost empty, as always. And unsurprisingly, the heating doesn't work well here, so the winter cold will stick around well through February. The pervading chill has earned the library the dubious honor of being one of the school's least popular places in the winter. The few students here are huddled around in the near the heater, so Nageki should be... There you are, Nageki. Sitting in a frigid corner far from the meager effects of the heater, as expected. Please be quiet in the library. Oh, can you somehow forgive my dreadful sin? Brr, it's cold in here. Are you okay, Nageki? I keep slipping into Nagaki. I have no idea why. I don't think that's a name at all. I'm fine. Don't mind me, Miss Noodles. Feel free to go sit by the heater if you're cold. No, I'm fine. My house doesn't have a heater at all. Anyway, I have something to give you. It's Legumentine's, you know. Here, foxtail millet. For me? Yeah, you're supposed to give beans to the most important bird in your life today. Do you want them? Yes, thank you. He looks happier than usual, or is it my imagination? I often ate these when I was younger. This brings back memories. Thank you, Miss Noodles. You're welcome, Nageki. Got it in the bag. Lots of requested books are going to come in today. I'll have to work through lunch. Sorting these takes forever. I think I'll just have the encyclopedias to do before I'm done. Huh? There's a note on the help desk counter. Miss Noodles, be here after the other students have all left. Fujishiro Nageki. It reads like a challenge from a samurai duel. How fitting. I think this is the first time he's approached me. I wonder what it's all about. Nageki? Are you here? Nageki? Nageki! Hello, Miss Noodles. You startled me. How long have you been standing there? From the very beginning. So, what did you need? I want to talk with you, Miss Noodles. Talk with me? Continue our conversation? We were talking about bullying, I think. Okay, I'm all ears, Nageki. I'm not sure where to start. I've noticed a lot since we last spoke together. Miss Noodles. Let's go outside. What? But he hates going outside. Come on. He stands up and walks over to the door. I follow, agitated. You first. Okay. Why does he want to go out all of a sudden? I should be happy, but... Huh? What's wrong? You said you wanted to come out here. He stands in the doorway, pushing against open air. What are you doing, mime? Watch. He walks back a little ways into the library and then runs forward, crashing into the air. Nageki, what? Oh, fuck. Thud. What? He bounces off the invisible wall and falls back into the library. That's too good to be a mime act. As I thought, I can't leave. What? I can't leave this room. I wake up in this library. After a while, I lose consciousness and wake up here again, and so it repeats. I said I'd come to understand the truth by talking to you, Miss Noodles. You've probably noticed, too, why no one else talks to me. That's because they can't see you. I'm the only one who can see you? Probably. I forgot why I was here, how I became stuck in this place. I've been alone here for years with no one to talk to. For years? My sense of time has broken. I cannot feel or remember its passage. I've seen at least 5 school festivals go by, but then you came and talked to me. I had no partner but myself for so long, and suddenly, you wouldn't leave me alone. As I talked to you, I finally remembered why I can't leave. I killed myself in this room, and so here I stay. My clock broke here, its hands turning meaninglessly, each day the same as the last. Alone forever. No one is bullying me or ignoring me. I'm not here to begin with. I have no regrets. It was my choice to end my life here, after all. But I think I will miss you, Miss Noodles. If it wasn't like this, I would have liked to talk to you for longer. Nageki. I wrap my arms around him. I can feel him softly, but he's cold. At first, sitting alone was painful, but I grew numb over time. I ceased to feel pain. That feeling that I thought I had lost came back. Because of you. I'll talk to you enough to make up for everyone else, Nageki. Maybe one day you'll be able to leave. No. Why not? As I talked to you, I changed. I didn't notice until just recently. When you told me about this school, I was probably trying to take back the time I was never able to spend here. I never asked you to, but you relentlessly told me everything that was going on here. I already feel like I've spent a full year at this school. And now it's over. I think the clock's hands are going to stop soon. Nageki! His head is right next to mine, but his voice sounds muffled and distant. When I look down, his feet are already disappearing. Nageki, wait! We've never talked like this before. I don't want this to be the last time. Don't cry, Miss Noodles. I'm already long gone. There's no one here to mourn. But there's just one thing I need to tell you before I go. The thing that I noticed. The secret that stopped my clock. No, don't say it, Nageki. As I filled up, I grew closer to disappearing. You're the one who made me disappear, Miss Noodles. I can't stop it now. But I still have so many things to tell you. You've already given me more than enough. I'm satisfied. The secret... Thank you. I love you. Yikes. Chills. Well played, game. Because I actually felt small little daggers stab everywhere when I read that line and when I read the last part of that. That was a very interestingly sad twist to an otherwise lighthearted game. And I just gotta say, well played, Hatoful Boyfriend, for making something very realistically sincere, despite being a pigeon that we're talking to. Even though, you know, I was playing the voices of a pigeon the entire time, it was actually pretty earnest, and I like that ending a lot. There are other endings for people to see if you are interested, or if you want to see me play through some of the other endings, perhaps in the future, probably not right away. Feel free to suggest them to me. Otherwise, you can buy this game on Steam or GOG. I had a good time with it. I hope you had a good time listening, and I hope I didn't butcher the Japanese words too much. And I will see you guys in the next playthrough. Bye for now.